Before Muhammad's greatest fight, I was fortunate enough to be at his training camp in Deer Lake for an interview. After we'd climbed into the ring, what followed was vintage Ali.
No problem. No problem. This will be the biggest upset since Sonny Liston. And I think it is befitting that I go out of boxing just like I came in, defeating a big, bad monster that nobody could destroy. A hard punch. I'm the underdog. If he hits me, I'm in trouble, like the Sonny Liston fight. But I came back and I shook the world and I got Liston. Now it's 10 years since Sonny Liston. I'm meeting another big, bad, strong monster knockout artist that beats everybody. Sonny Liston knocked out Patterson twice, and I was supposed to fall, but he didn't knock me out. Because he could hit hard, but he couldn't find nothing to hit. George Foreman knocked out Ken Norton, knocked out Joe Frazier. True, I didn't knock him out, but I'm so fast, I'm so hard hit, I'm so scientific. I'm a total different man from Frazier and Norton. Listen, David, when I meet this man, if you think the world was surprised when Nixon resigned, wait till I whip Foreman's behind. I'm telling you, David, I'm down to 215 pounds. Right now, I said it when 215. I'm fighting weight already. I usually train 6 weeks for a fight. I've trained 4 months for a fight. I'm chopping trees. I've done something special. I've wrestled with an alligator. I've tussled with a...
I believe you totally. I believe you completely.
I have tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. Now, you know I'm bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Man's in trouble. Listen, George Foreman, people are afraid of George Foreman. They talk about how hard he hits. The world has been deceived. You listen to me now. I've never told you wrong. The man don't hit hard. He knocked Joe Frazier down 6 times. He got up 6 times. Joe King Roman, his Tokyo, Japan fight, the Puerto Rican champion, knocked him down 3 times. He jumped up 3 times. He knocked Ken Norton down 4 times. He jumped up 4 times. When have you ever saw the man say 7, 8, 9, 10, count his man out? When I hit Sonny Liston the second fight, he stayed out for the count of 10. Zora Foley stayed out for the count of 10. Cleveland Williams stayed out for the count of 10. What few I have knocked out stayed down. Sugar Ray Robinson knocked him out for the count of 30. Joe Louis, Marciano, Jack Dempsey, Jack Johnson, Archie Moore, Ezra Charles, they knock him out cold. So this man has never knocked nobody out cold. He's a bully. He's slow. He has no skill, no footwork. He's awkward. And I have been given him a name. I named Floyd Patterson the Rabbit. I named Sonny Liston the Bear. And he shall be known as officially as the Mummy. The Mummy.
And why the Mummy?
Because he fights. When he's fighting, if you ever watch him in the ring, he drags like that after his opponent. And how's a mummy gonna catch me? When you're fighting a mummy, you just keep a step ahead of the mummy.
Yeah.
See?
Moving,
just move on the mummy. No, mummy, I'm over here. No, mummy, I'm over here. Yeah, no, you're moving too fast. The mummy don't move that fast.
Well,
Let me tell you something, David. I shall be the mummy's curse that night. Have you heard of the mummy's curse?
Have I heard of the Mummy's
Yes,
curse? I saw the movie.
It's gonna be some fight. The greatest fight, the greatest event of all times. When I get to Kinshasa, Zaire, in Africa, 2 billion people will watch the fight, and that's 10 times the population of America. That's like a country 10 times bigger than America. 2 billion people, I found out, will fill, to give you an idea how many people it is, 2 billion people will fill an arena of 100,000 seats every night with new faces for 170 years.
That's a great
100,000 people every night, new faces for 170 years. And I draw that crowd, not George Foreman. It's my beautiful looks. It's my skill. It's my humbleness.
Your beauty and your humbleness. I think, first of all, it's your humbleness, and then it's your beauty, isn't it? I mean, because when you look in the mirror in the morning, it must be just a wonderful experience.
You know, I've been in the ring, David, now for probably 20 years, and I'm as pretty as you, and you are now, so.
And slightly fitter. Which round is it going to end?
I'm not predicting the round. Could, but it puts me on the spot, because You worry about trying to predict a round, and you might get him early, and you call yourself carrying him until that round, or you might slip up and get hurt. It's too much pressure. I predict, David, that I'm going to outdance him. I'm going to stick him. I'm going to be 3 times as fast. I'm going to punch him at will. I might not knock him out cold, but I'll TKO him. I predict a TKO. I predict that the fight will be stopped on cuts or bruises or been humiliated. Humiliation will stop this fight. The referee will just step in and stop because I'll just be popping him, popping him, sticking him, moving him. I'm constant, popping him in wheel until the man just have to stop it.
You mean it's going to be the first world title fight ever stopped on the grounds of humiliation?
No, they've stopped a few of mine for that, and they've stopped other ones. But I'm serious. This man have 2 chances, slim and none. The man is in trouble.
The man
He's got problems.
He's got problems. Have you done anything special, apart from wrestling with an alligator, in addition to that, have you done anything special this time?
No,
Diets?
not just boxers. Any athlete have to refrain from anything that's bad for his health.
Right, and so therefore...
Especially when you're in a strenuous sport, football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, anything that takes stamina is hard. And anybody watching this event, or you yourself, you get up and jump around, a man or woman, scuffle with somebody, wrestle with them for about 3 minutes, and watch how tired you get. Serious wrestling and competition is tiresome. And for 15 rounds before 150,000 people, knowing 2 billion people are watching, takes a lot out of you. It makes you, and then you got the world's greatest fighter, one of the world's best, taking punches at your face, your body in little hard gloves on, and everything at stake, your future, your life, your family's investments, everything's at stake. This worries you. And the pressure, and the excitement, the drama, even people who come to fights are nervous. And many of the fans here and yourself, I mean, the night you go to the fight, although you're not involved, you'll be nervous, just waiting for the bell to ring. Finally, these 2 men are gonna clash. Who's gonna win? Muhammad Ali or George Foreman? Both of them are great. One's gotta fall, right? Somebody's gotta leave, and you're excited. You're not as dumb as you look, fella.
What way is Allah different from, for instance, the God I believe in? I mean, is Allah different? In what way is he different? Is he more of a man or more...
Well, Allah is a man, where your God probably is a spirit, something that you can't see, and he's formless and somewhere floating around. Our God is on earth. Allah is on earth.
Is he?
He's a man. That's why you say God created man in his own image. If I make a chair in the image or likeness of that chair you sat in, then it look like that chair. So if God made us in his image, you telling me God's a man. If he look like us. And you refer to God as him, right? His, yeah. And he. Well, whether it's a cat, rat, or dog, anything of a male sex, you refer to it as him, his, or he. So if God is a spirit and a spook, why do you keep saying he, him, and his? So we teach that God is on earth. He's a supreme being. You are a human being. He's a being too, but he's supreme over the other beings.
Do you pray to your God, to Allah?
I pray every morning at 5 o'clock. My clock rings at 4:30. I'm up at 5. I take a shower, and I put my white robe on. I put the towel on the floor, and I face the east towards Mecca. And we say, surely I have turned myself to thee, O Allah, trying to be upright, to him who has originated the heavens and the earth, and I am not of the polytheists. Surely my prayers, my sacrifices, my life, and my death are all for Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. No associates has he. This am I commanded. I am of those who submit. O Allah, thou art the king, thou art my Lord, and I am thine servant. I have been greatly unjust to myself, and I do confess my fault. So please grant me protection against all my fault, for none grants protection against faults but thou. And lead me to the best of morals, for none can turn away from me the worst of morals but thee. And guide me to the best of morals, for none can guide to the best of morals but thee. O Allah, make the Honorable Elijah Muhammad successful, and make the followers of Muhammad successful here in the wilderness of North America, as thou didst make Abraham and the followers of Abraham successful, for surely thou art praised and magnified in thy midst. O Allah, bless Muhammad and bless the followers of Muhammad here in the wilderness of North America, as thou didst bless Abraham and the followers of Abraham, for surely thou art praised and magnified in thy midst. And ain't nothing no beautiful than getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, washing out your mouth, taking the sin and the evil out that you've gotten from this world, comb your hair, wash the dirt out of your hair, clean your ears, all parts of your body, put a clean white robe on, don't even stand on the dirty floor, stand on the towel, no shoes on, facing the east, asking the originator of the universe to make me better, make me stronger, give me more power. This is done 5 times a day when I can, especially when I go to bed, another bath, another shower, clean my mouth, pray, and at 5 in the morning, this goes on when I'm right. Now, I didn't do that for the first Frazier fight nor the first Norton fight.
Really?
No, sir. My head got big, and I started thinking it was my training camp and my boxing ability that kept me where I was at, and God punished me, and he gave me a good whooping. He broke my jaw in the second fight, and he got me whooped and knocked down in the Frazier fight, and I realized I wasn't that great after all, so I had to get not only together physically, but spiritually. For this fight, I've prayed every day for 5 days, 5 times a day for the past 4 months, and everything is perfect. And if Allah's with me, it ain't no way no man can win. No way. When I got Allah and Elijah Muhammad, can't no human being win. There's no way. No way. Because I'm representing God. I'm representing the freedom of black people in America. I want to be the one black man who stands up and look at white people and tell the truth, who don't sell them out, who don't Uncle Dom, who don't promote cigarettes, don't promote whiskey, take his fame to uplift his little brother in the ghetto, because all the other movie stars and all the other people that you know, like Dinah Curl, one you know, they all are white-minded. They want to marry a white, and they don't think black. And on down the line, the many more I could name, make movies hugging on white women. If they get their fame and they leave their little people. So I'm asking God, Allah, to make me strong, not for me. Don't give me no money. Don't give me the fame. I want to win so I can come home and speak for the brother who's living in rat-infested houses, sleeping on concrete, in the ghetto, can't go on television and speak. So God, I'm your tool. I'm your servant. Let me get this man tonight and go out blasting. That's the way I think.
That is an incredible speech, and what you do for black pride is absolutely incredible.
This is the way I feel.
Yeah, and what you do for black pride...
So I'm not fighting for me. I'm looking at George Foreman. I'm looking at the establishment, the flag waver. If he wins, I'm thinking, which is not true, but if he wins, we're enslaved for 300 more years. If I win, we're free.
I'm not Foreman, you know that.
President Ford.
Yeah.
Now I see Foreman. I don't see a black man. I see you.
Yeah.
I see the White House.
I'm not the White House either.
I see something white. I don't know what it is. Plus I'm fighting slavery. I want to be free. That's what I'm fighting.
Okay, you can be free. You persuaded me. No, but you do fantastic.
That's the way I think, too. That's the way I think. I just don't be fighting. I think I got to get my mind like this, see? I'm bucking so many odds, and I'm a bad man. So, you know, too much for me to handle. I got to call on the supreme being to step in, to intervene. Same with the Liston fight. I did a lot of praying. And same with the draft. Same with the Sacker-Norton fight, the Sacker-Frazier fight. Divine power came in. If you watch the last round of Norton, the last round of Frazier, you'll find that if I lost the last round of Frazier in this fight, I would have lost the fight. You found that if I lost the last round of the Norton fight, I lost the fight. Those 2 fights, I got a supreme power from the supreme being. I start dancing, I start moving, and anybody watch that fight don't know how Muhammad Ali came back in them rounds, because I prayed heavy and relied on Allah, and I danced. I danced. I was sticking and dancing. I was eating Frazier up in that last round. Ken Norton come back after broken jaw, dancing. He was fast, and I was faster. So this fight, I called on everything. Not only my physical ability, but all the supreme being, Allah.